Hey everyone, welcome back to another speed build. In this one, we're building like a New Orleans kind of haunted house. This was a doozy, and I feel like I say that in literally every single video ever. But I literally I went in wanting to build a haunted house because I've never built a haunted house before, and I tried to do like this gothic Victorian, but it just wasn't clicking, and I ended up bulldozing like five different builds, like getting to like the floor plan and everything, and then just like trashing all of it. So the first like 45 seconds of this video, maybe minute, is me just like bulldozing a building and then bulldozing. And I just want to show you guys instead of just starting from the beginning because it was a process. But we do end up just kind of going for like a New Orleans style. Like I said, I was trying to do like this like rusted gothic, but I will come back to that. I don't think that was like a good idea because I haven't built in a while, and I don't think trying to do a style I'm not familiar with was the best idea, and just nothing was clicking. So I do end up just looking on Pinterest and finding this like really fun, colorful New Orleans style building, and guess where? New Orleans. And that's what I end up building. And it's like primary colors, it's like yellow, blue, and red. And I don't know why I thought like a haunted house had to be like decrepit. Why can't it just be like this colorful place that maybe got renovated and then just happened to also be haunted? So that's what we end up building at the end. And look, now we're actually starting it. And I actually ended up using a lot of things from the For Rent pack, which I thought was really fun. Which I guess would make sense since like New Orleans is kind of, it's very much a like place of multiple cultures converging. I've never been to New Orleans or New Orleans, whatever you want to call it. But I would love to visit. I heard it's gorgeous. The architecture is gorgeous. Good food. I've heard it's in. I'm pretty sure it's in Louisiana. I'm like 100% sure it's in Louisiana. I promise I know where my cities are. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outside. It took me a while to also like enjoy this build. I think just lately I've just been struggling, and this is why I probably haven't been posting as much. I've just been struggling with building in general. Just stuff hasn't been clicking, but this one I was like I have to push through, and then I just finished another build earlier today that I also am very happy with how the outside looks, and I like the interior, but for some odd reason landscaping is just not my thing today, or just like recently. Like landscaping cannot, I feel like I was on a roll with landscaping for a hot second, but right now I am not, and that is okay. And it's okay to just accept that sometimes your landscaping's kind of bad or kind of ugly, but I try my best to just make the build interesting as the build itself. But I end up using, I think only core game. I don't think I end up using any custom content. Actually, no, I do use custom content in this. So I'll link my custom content folder below, like I usually do whenever I build custom content. The next couple builds may have some custom content, but I'll make sure I get on doing some non-custom content builds soon as well. So what's really interesting, something I did with this floor plan is I made a floor plan and then I end up saving it to like my library and then completely redoing the floor plan. I thought that was a good idea because I didn't really like the floor plan, the first floor plan I made, but I was like struggling with the floor plan in general, and I was like, this could work. So then it's good. So yeah, you just see me. I just saved it to my gallery so that I can restart it and not be worried, and I can always just pull back the other one later. And I think I end up going with the newer floor plan I made, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think the rooms are pretty interesting sizes and kind of odd, but I think it's interesting. I tried making it more closed off because it is like an older home where like there's a more closed floor plan. It's not very open floor plan. As you can see, here's me like spinning around, going like, where does everything go? And I feel like I redid this floor plan like 20 million times. But that happens. Sometimes floor plans are a little hard, and it is like an interesting shape. I feel like it's not that odd of a shape. I think there's the stairs are the most difficult to me, just getting stairs to work. But I did build this like a couple weeks ago, so if I'm talking about stuff I don't really remember, I'm pretty sure this is like a two bedroom, like one bath, I believe, or it's possibly two bed, two bath, but one bedroom is like a seance room. Because when I first started this build, I wanted to, yeah, there's custom content, as you can see. This whole kitchen is custom content, but I started this build because I was thinking about doing a let's play like paranormal thing with my like in my I have like my own my not my own let's play. I have my own legacy that I just play by myself, and the next person's gonna be like spellcaster slash paranormal person, and I thought about doing like a let's play, but then I was gonna build a house for it, but then I'm like, I kind of want to keep that just for myself. So this house is just a haunted house, and I don't even think I'm gonna end up using it because I'm not a huge fan of it. So on my legacy, I'll probably just end up taking one from the gallery because people on the gallery are wonderful builders. So yeah, I used a lot of stuff from the paranormal pack, a lot of custom content per usual. Paranormal pack came in clutch just because it is a haunted house. So as you can see, yeah, there's 2 bedrooms. Oh, there's 2 baths. Oh, there actually maybe 3 baths. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's 2.5 baths, 2 beds, but one of the bedrooms is the seance room. So for the living room, it's more of like a reddish, like maroonish tone. I feel like that's what I end up going for, and trying to use a lot of paranormal pack, like I said, because it's a haunted house. And yeah, I don't know. The furnishing's fine. It's okay. Like, there's a reason I'm not going to be using it for my legacy, like my private, my like my like personal legacy. I don't know what to call it. Like my personal legacy, I'm probably not going to use it. But I'm proud of myself for at least finishing it. I'm really trying to get into making videos more, and I do enjoy it. It's just like a lot of stuff has been happening. Actually, I'll update you guys. Let's give a quick little life update. So currently, I'm not working simply because I was a freelancer at this like animation company in New York, and basically like nothing bad has happened. I'm still technically quote unquote working there, but I'm on hold for them right now because I'm a freelancer, and hold means like they basically just get full like first dibs on you. On like whether you're working or not for them, and like it's a challenge. It's like this whole complicated thing. But in the new year, they're just like not busy enough to like keep me booked, so keep me working slash paying me. It's like a weird process, and like unless you're like used to freelancing with like bigger companies, it's a little confusing to understand. Like it took me a while to understand it, but so basically I'm on hold there still, but I'm not seeing that they're gonna probably book me by the time my hold is done. So I'm currently looking for work, and it's just like a little frustrating. I'm because like the market's not great right now for like anything, but especially for media and entertainment, just because I don't know, it like comes and goes. It's kind of a known fact that like in like commercial animation, even like live action stuff, that like it's kind of like the everything's kind of dead till March, and that's when my hold ends. And there's like the possibility of them bringing me back then, but I'm not really willing to wait till then. So I'm just like been applying to places and like interviewing and just like waiting to hear back. And I don't know. No one likes looking for a job, and I'm very lucky that I do have like a decent amount of savings from before from the job. But yeah, it's just like I get a little like in my head when I'm not working. I'm definitely a little bit of a workaholic, and so I'm hoping like by getting back into YouTube, it'll feel like it's working, even though I'm not making an income. It'll feel like I'm working and doing something every day. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, it's fine. But in like really cool news, I have gotten some interviews at some pretty decent places, and just like waiting to hear back. So hopefully something comes soon. And in other amazing news is I mentioned this in my last speed build, but I had some really cool news. This is more for like film and media people, but I do like produce independently sometimes, and I produced a TV pilot like basically right after I graduated, and it got accepted into South by Southwest in their independent TV competition. If you guys don't know what South by Southwest is, it's basically like one of the larger film and TV festivals in the world. I would say it's like in the top like 5. It's really really good for TV. So it's I'm very proud of like the team I worked with and everyone for all of us doing that. So I'm going to Austin, Texas in March to go do that, and we're hoping to try to sell this pilot and get it picked up and make money from it. So that's my goal, is to just make a little bit of money from it, because I wasn't paid to do it. It was like something I did with some of my peers from school, and yeah, we're all very proud of it, and it's a very cool pilot. And I am excited to like talk about it more as I can. There's nowhere to watch it right now just because it is on the festival circuit, but it's called Marvin is Sorry. If you guys want to look it up, there's an Instagram for it. It's about a influencer who gets canceled for accidentally killing a kid, and to try to retain his relevancy, he gets involved in a far right group. So it's very like Gen Z, like about cancel culture. It's a little bit political. I think it's very relevant right now, and I'm happy I said yes, because I originally wasn't going to work on the project because I was trying to like drift away from working in live action, because it's not my favorite. But I read the script and I thought it was so special, and I said yes. And it's been almost a year now since working on it, and it seems to be going places, and we're talking to some cool people, and it's been a really cool learning experience for me. So right now, back to the build. Sorry for my little life update, but back to the build. We are working on the only bedroom, the primary bedroom. Just trying to make it a little bit cluttered. It's like this darker blue color. I may end up changing that blue. I don't remember. Actually, no. I think I'd go with just like the darker blue color. I'm not overly happy with all of the interiors in this, but again, we're just trying to get builds out. We're just trying to build, and it'll click at some point, and I'll be like really into it again, because I do really enjoy building, and I have fun making these videos, but I've just been in a slump, like I said before. Now for this second room, we could either make it can either be you can make it a bedroom if you like end up downloading this from the gallery, and like having to clear it out, because most of it is custom content, unless you download all my custom content. I have so much custom content, it's kind of an issue. But you can either make it into a second bedroom, but I just use it as a seance room because I think that's really fun. Yeah, very cool little seance room. So you can do your little witchy stuff. This is a haunted house, like I said, and yeah, I'm excited for in my my personal legacy to like start the haunted house stuff. My legacy is currently a teen, so it'll be a little bit. But he did graduate college early, but you can't start jobs early, which I think is so interesting. Not graduate college, you graduate high school early. I think The Sims should really tweak it where I know you can possibly start college earlier if you graduate high school, but I would love to be able to like start jobs that you don't need a like degree, like, so you couldn't be a doctor straight out of school, but you could be like, I don't know, you can start the freelance careers and stuff. I feel like you should also be able to maybe do the freelance careers without needing the high school education at all. But nope, you have to wait till you're a young adult. Maybe there's a mod to fix that, and I could download that mod, but yeah, I don't know. And so even though this is a pretty tiny house, I would say, it's only like 2 bedrooms. There are like a lot of bathrooms. There's 2.5 bathrooms. So the bathrooms I just made black and dark. They're pretty modern. I would say this was like probably like an older house that someone bought and renovated. And in the renovation, possibly they angered some spirits. It's like well known, I believe, that New Orleans is one of the most haunted places in America. There's a whole season of American Horror Story about New Orleans. I think it's I want to call it the Wiccan one. I don't know, but here we are working on the exterior, which I'm not happy with. Not exteriors. The landscaping. So the landscaping it's fine. I just make it like very like foresty, just because I wasn't really in the mood to really like landscape that much. I don't know. I need to get back in. I need to like practice more landscaping, because I think the more I landscape, the better I'll do at it. And yeah, just like also like bigger lots are just difficult for me. My next speed build, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. My next speed build is this chateau that I use, Felix Andre's chateau custom content, and then I end up using his colonial custom content too, and then just everything else I'm pretty sure is just the core game without any custom content. So I only end up using 2 custom content packs for this build. And the like exterior I think is pretty cool. Landscaping / like yard area is pretty bad. I really like tried on it for like a good like 30-40 minutes and was like, this is not working, and just kind of like put stuff and just hope for the best. But very happy with how the like chateau and the interior looks. So I'm excited, and that will probably come out in the next couple days, so as I'm getting into making videos again. So yeah, we're kind of getting near the end of the speed build section, and then we're gonna jump into first person, and I'll give you guys a little bit closer look of this New Orleans haunted house. Here is the New Orleans haunted house. It's on the gallery under Aidan but I'll have all the custom content, or I mean all of my custom content in the bio. And it is a haunted house, and it does have the spooky and cursed, just to add a little bit more, just a little bit more fun. But yeah, it's like this very like, I don't know, This is one style of a New Orleans home. There's so many different styles of New Orleans homes, but this one's very like primary colors, so red, yellow, blue, and there's even a little bit of green in there, which is not a primary color. But so entering in, we have this cute little front porch, and entering in, we have this entryway, which you have the stairs right there. To your right is the living room, which is a little bit modern, and dining room with a cute little fireplace that just has candles in it. Cute little living room, pretty bland looking. That's okay. And then you have a little breakfast nook in this corner, along with the very green, kind of a, I almost want to say like a pukey, a pukey green. We have some custom content, stoves and stuff. I'm excited to use this stove at some point. I have not played with it yet, but I love the stove. And then in the back, we just have a little like back patio with a grill and seating. So pretty small backyard. It is a pretty skinny lot. But going back inside, we also have a bathroom on the first floor that has its own shower. Upstairs, we have this very tiny landing. This way, we have the seance room, or it could also be the second bedroom, which also has a computer, but this is mostly for talking to the ghosts and everything. It's a very fun little seance room. And then we also have not a bathroom. This is the primary bedroom, which has its own bathroom. I'm pretty sure this is just a half bath, but at least they get their own toilet. But it's very like blue, dark. We can see the roofing going into the home, but that's okay. That happens. That's what happens when you use that kind of roof. But yeah, I'm happy with this bedroom. I love this little corner right here with the books stacked. I wish you could see out these windows, but it's privacy. That's all it is. And then this also has another bathroom right next door that's for the whole floor that has its own shower and toilet and sink. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is a pretty quick build, and I will see you guys in the next one.